One, it never. Number two, 10 minutes after being introduced, one of the commissioners said, "Can you tweak it for me?" And all of us, it got tweaked, and we didn't even get to see how. Now we see the numbers, and we find out that there's a variance that's not 10%, but 14.2%. The Woodlawn Maps variance is only 5%. Dr. Kareem Crayton said that this is a low-risk map. I talked with him. This isn't subject to voting rights challenge. It's compact, it's contiguous, and it's respectful of communities of interest. Please, I'm going to turn the map around so that you can look at it, because I'm not sure that any of you all really got a chance during those 5.5 months to consider what Dr. Crayton saw. And one other person, a gentleman who came from the eastern side of the county. He said he was a mathematician and computer scientist. He dropped he didn't know us, we don't know him. He dropped all these statistics into the AI software and said, draw a map, and guess what his map looks like? His map is almost identical to the Woodlawn.
No, yeah, to the no, yeah, to the no, to the no, no, no. Listen, when people talk about you, all you gotta do is let them talk.
I stated that we had received some accolades from one of the consultants. We had ended up having 2 consultants. It was the second of those 2 consultants that said all the things that I said. So just in case you are trying to understand what happened, some of you received a letter, a very forcefully written, inaccurate letter, because that letter did not state that the individual who wrote the letter left this room, went downstairs, and sat on that wooden bench with me for over a half hour having a discussion about redistricting. He failed to mention that conversation, and some of you in this room passed by us while we were sitting on that wooden bench having that very conversation that he somehow forgot to mention in his letter to you.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Me as being the director of budget and finance, and thought that somehow I got there because of a special treatment. I started at the bottom and worked for 36 years, 80-hour weeks. And the people who know me know that was the case. So I'm offended when people look at Woodlawn and say, oh, because you are 75% black as a community, somehow. Population and in which due regard is given to current natural, geographic, and community boundaries. In Johnson v. DeGrande, 1994, the Supreme Court found that dilution, that is, the racial hacking and cracking, cannot be inferred from the mere failure to guarantee minority voters maximum political influence, while proportionality is an indication that minority voters have equal political and electoral opportunity.